Hi, welcome back to Front Office Rocks 12 Days of December. Hopefully, you've been following along. This is Missy, Laura, and Lindsay. We are all from the dental industry who have been through this multiple times and wanted to make sure that we shared with you and your teams 12 things that you should make sure you're focused on in the month of December. So, if you haven't seen the first three, please go back and check those out and stay tuned with us the rest of this month. Number four for us, and it's kind of a year-round thing, but again, it's a great time. It's the end of the year, start something fresh and new. It's really about cleaning out clutter in your office, cleaning out old files, getting organized. So I'm going to let Missy and Lindsay talk to the team and what they need to do. If you're a doctor watching this, I'm going to talk to you. Clean your desks, get organized, get somebody on your team to come help you get organized. Don't go into 2021 with sticky notes everywhere and being buried in lab cases. Find a way to get organized because there's a sense of, I don't know, trust and leadership and availability to you from your team when they feel like they're going to get answers that they need. So take the time over this holiday to go in and clean up your desk and get ready for 2021. Lindsay, what is your suggestion when it comes to this?
If you are still using paper of any form, making sure you're boxing things and labeling things and getting organized so that when the time comes that you can shred and get rid of things and purge things, that everything is in order and accounted for.
So Lindsay, I'm going to ask you a question, and we didn't plan this one or whatever, but how did you do it in your office? Because I know how I did in my office. What's your suggestion about boxing things up in order?
So we did by month. So we labeled everything by month, EOBs, all of that. Even though we scanned, we kept them in a box as well, end of month, and then kept everything organized by month and then year, so that way we could start purging.
Perfect. And that's what we did too. We've got one of those legal boxes, and you just write on the front the date span, whether it's a month or 2 months, and then everything went in there. And it's funny, the team felt like they needed to hold on to it and they would go back to refer to it. But I can't tell you how many times we put those boxes in the back room and we never opened them again.
Exactly.
It feels good to walk into that. All right, Missy, what do you have for us on this one?
I'm thinking more about the clutter part of things in the front office and in the back office. I think sometimes we forget how many papers and little things we have at the front desk, files, signs, our promotional things. I think this is a really good time to clean everything off. Have a clean front desk counter. And in the back, I think sometimes we do things because that's the way we've always done them. And that might mean things all over the place, clutter all over the place. So I think it's a good time, like everyone is saying, to sort of get organized, get yourself squared away. And it's okay if you're doing it differently now than you did it before. Let's try to do something that's going to make things more streamlined and more efficient and more pleasing to the eye, because patients see the back and the front. We need to remember that. So it's really part of what the patients are seeing as well.
And this is honestly a kind of a good way to end 2020. Most of our offices don't have as much clutter out because of all of the rules going on right now. If it hasn't been out in 6 months, you might not need to put it back. So it might be a good time we haven't seen it, put it away. So I hope that helps with the next tip for December. We have a few more coming your way. So stay tuned and thanks for joining us.